I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while.
Today is laundry day aboard Eucalyptus, and we are docked on the town wall of the port of Preveza, right next to 12,000 tons of soybeans from Louisiana that are being unloaded. We've left our winter home in Preveza and we're sailing south to the island of Lefkada. There are two ways to get into the Ionian Islands from the mainland, the east or the west side of Lefkada. Most people sail down the east side because it's faster and packed with charming towns and anchorages. If you take the eastern route, like we're doing today, you'll go through a 3.5 nautical mile stretch that includes a narrow, shallow channel and a floating bridge. I'm getting to the Lefkas bridge. It's open every hour on the hour, so we've got about 10 minutes to get in there. So we're going kind of slow because we don't want to get all bunched up and on top of each other over there. According to the reviews, the bridge is only open for about 4 or 5 minutes and then that's it. So if you don't get to go in that time, the bridge closes back up and you back up and go wait another hour. So we want to be as close as possible without being on top of each other. You might remember this bridge from episode 153 when we passed through going north. Today, it's the return trip. Right next to the bridge is the Mavra Fort, a 14th century fortress built by the Venetians to guard the entrance of Lefkada. Just up the road is Castro Rieve, another historical gem that once protected the coastline. Both worth a visit if you're into stone walls and sword fights.
Nice and shiny.
When sirens go off, cars stop and skippers line up. During high season, it opens every hour, and in low season, just a few times a day.
It's moving.
It's a two-way bridge, so boats need to keep to starboard to allow opposing traffic to pass to port.
Got a little sailing school coming.
This bridge is pretty cool. It floats and connects to land on both ends. It lifts vertically at both ends, then swings around like a giant lazy Susan to let boats through. About 5 to 10 minutes later, the siren sounds again to warn that the bridge is closing. That's your cue to hustle through. Once you're through the bridge, you enter a shallow channel towards Lefkas town, followed by an even longer, equally shallow one heading south, depths around 5 to 6 meters. Now, here's where things get interesting. Some skippers get impatient and overtake others. Not ideal in such a tight space. But on the flip side, some boats crawl through like it's a Sunday parade. Meanwhile, others behind them are sweating bullets trying to make it through before the bridge swings shut again. If you miss it, you could be stuck waiting for an hour, and trust me, that's not a fun thing to do in high wind and swell. This stretch is packed with
especially near Lefkas Marina and the town pontoons. The Preveza airport's only 20 minutes away, so it's charter boats central. And not all skippers are pros. Chaos? Sometimes. We made it to Vlicho Bay, about a 4-hour sail from Preveza. It's just south of Nidri, a popular holiday spot for Brits and a hub for boat work and upgrades. Vlicho Bay is big, around 7 meters deep, with one way in and out through Nidri. It's a great place to anchor. Plenty of space, little to no swell, and super calm, for the most part. Don't let that calm fool you. Vlicho can turn wild in a heartbeat. When the wind whips over the mountains to the west, it gains speed and blasts across the bay like a freight train. These are called katabatic winds, and they are no joke, especially in the middle of the night. Thankfully, the seabed is mostly sticky mud, great holding for our anchor. So good, in fact, that Donovan usually spends 20 minutes cleaning off the thick, caked-on mud from the chain and the anchor every time we leave. There is one patch that goes through the middle of the bay where boats tend to drag though, so we try to avoid that area. Today's forecast, rain and winds. Yep, it's shaping up to be a katabatic wind day. Katabatic winds are fast, dry gusts that tumble down steep slopes, picking up speed as they go, turning a calm bay into a wind tunnel in minutes. To keep an eye on our anchor, we're using 3 tracking systems: our chart plotter, an anchor alarm app on our iPad, and a beta app that we're testing. It might seem like overkill, but during crazy winds, we want accuracy. Each system lets us set a radius around the anchor. For instance, if we drop 30 meters of chain, we set the alert radius to 35 or 40 meters. If the boat moves beyond that point, alarms will go off.
Our 40-knot winds, and now we're getting some more 40-knot winds. If it says boat floating off, it's not our chart plotter, it's the app with the anchor alarm. Let's see. Yeah, we're not floating off, it's just critical attention, boat floating off. Okay, so this one, ship floats off. Yep, it's floating off because for some reason it's not letting me make the radius bigger or smaller. It's like stuck, but I don't want to swipe up on it because then we'll lose our position of our anchor altogether. So we're just gonna have to let it say float off. Yeah, if you see ship floats off, it's not our chart plotter, it's the anchor alarm completely. But on this one, we're fine. We're within the green circle.
I mean, we still have several meters. There it is.
Yeah, just put okay.
With gusts hitting 30 to 40 knots, we're keeping watch, especially on boats upwind from us. If one drags, it could drag right into us. We keep the engines on standby just in case we need to dodge. But with our anchor chain lying in front of us, things still have the potential of getting pretty messy fast if the dragging boat comes back and hooks their dragging anchor into ours.
Dragging, and it's past Danka now and headed back here, so I'm going to be turning the engines on in case we need to move the heck out of Dodge. There's nobody in that sailboat, it's just dragging. Yeah, this little blue boat is definitely dragging. We're blowing the horn for the French boat over here to let them know so they come out and pay attention. We've got our engines on, ready to move. That little guy is just going all over.
up over there on the thing, you know. Get your fender.
Hey, babe, you almost hit me on the face. I think they caught it just in time.
Yeah, I'm glad it was the
Just
horn.
in time.
It was the
Yeah.
horn.
They must have been sound asleep to not hear that horn.
I think it was that last one. They're like, somebody said it was the horn.
So that little sailboat right there was all the way up there. Okay, the anchor's not holding. But we finally, I think, got these guys awake with the air horn. And they moved out of the way literally. I mean, that boat was almost on them. So now they're gonna have to re-anchor, but at least they didn't get hit by this little guy. Lord. Well, that little boat almost made it to land. We were hoping it was going to grab on once it got to shallower water, but it doesn't seem to be grabbing onto anything. We have 38 gusts right now, according to Donovan. Thankfully, these guys seem to all be okay, knock on wood, because there's nobody in that boat. Neither one of those two boats, and then that one up there, there's nobody in those boats. So if they drag, we definitely have to get out of the way. At least it's bright daylight. If it was dark right now, I'd be freaking out. These guys need to straighten up. That was close. The wind kept pushing them, and they finally caught on a little bit enough to turn their boat to face into the wind again and move forward. Oh my god, this is stressful. There they go sideways again. Dang it.
Meanwhile, Donovan is absolutely mesmerized by all the machines in the stainless steel shop. At least we get a break in the weather, perfect time to clean the waterline, finally clearing all the gunk from the storm. It's peaceful again, and we're soaking it all in.
Vastly different to yesterday's weather. There's that chicken googler again. Around this time yesterday, we were still trying to catch our breath from all the wind everywhere. Now it's just calm as calm can be.
See where the little thing is? All I saw was something look like a can come up. And I was like, that's a fucking turtle again. He was right over there.
Oh, and giant loggerhead turtles? Yep, they live here and they are massive.
Big old eyes on that thing, wasn't it?
Now, the aftermath of a Sahara dust storm. Yes, dust from the actual Sahara Desert makes its way here. Strong winds carry fine particles across the Mediterranean, and when they mix with moisture, it rains mud, and it coats everything.
I am not going out there and getting into that mess. Oh my god. We're using salt water to clean because we don't have enough fresh water. There he goes up on the roof.
Our boat has both salt and freshwater hoses. Salt water is unlimited, but it leaves behind crusty salt residue, not optimal for cleaning. Fresh water is limited to what's in our tank or what we can make with our water maker. But the water in Vlicho Bay, not something you really want to filter or swim in, really. It's an enclosed bay and, well, it collects all sorts of mystery ingredients. Our solar panels may be dusty, but they're still doing their job.
It's broad daylight right now and there's actually really not a cloud in the sky. This is all Sahara dust. You can even see it. I mean, you can definitely see it on the boat. But you can even see it on the water. You can see the dust laying in the on the water. We literally just went to bed and the winds just picked up and there's another boat dragging and it's about to hit another boat back there. Back at it again. We got two sailboats on top of the dock over there. Can't see anything in the dark, but I think the little blue one that was dragging back there is still circling, trying to find a place to go. We're watching this guy because he's in front of us and will be coming on to us. Donna has spent hours cleaning this salt water. You can see a very, very big difference. Even the solar panels are what's the most important because if we have dust on it and the satellite Starlink, because we don't want dust on that stuff so we can use it. Dang, this looks really good. But I mean, it's beautiful today. Yesterday you couldn't even see these mountains. Like these right here were completely hidden from the Sahara dust. This is our boat and our anchors right here. We have the radius of 49 meters, which is what we have out right now, which is a what did we say? It was almost 7-to-1 ratio. And then we have the green 60 meters so that if the boat drags, as soon as it hits 60 meters, the alarm will go off. And then we also have anchor alarm, and that shows you too. We have a 60-meter radius on this one, so if the boat drags, we'll know as soon as it hits the red. Oh, I had it on sleep mode, but it was turned on. Look at our track. All of those black dots are our track. So the other day, 2 days ago, that's our track. And then last night, that's our track. We just kept going doop, 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 doop. And we're here now, and our anchor is right there. If we go to home, settings, alarms, navigation, anchor drag. Right now I have it set at 60 meters, so that's the green circle. So if we were to drag, as soon as the boat hits this green circle, it'll give us an alarm.
Calm, beautiful morning. No Sahara dust today, hopefully. Beautiful boat. And busy. More boats today than we've seen in a while.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.